just to see the condition of the road. A lot of these places is not about a terrain or certain heavy artillery vehicle or big trucks and stuff drive there. The road them and a lot of places in Jamaica don't even have a good road.
Can I?
The road never been there before either.
Some communities don't even have running water.
Can I jump in?
Dirt.
Can
We
I
don't have
jump
no
in?
water either. No water is at my mom area, same place in Lymall there. Sometimes 6 months straight you don't have no water. We have a lot of rivers, we have a lot of springs there. They turn the water in residential area, turn it off from the river. The way you call it, put whatever big pipe. I'm sounding like this, because I'm so passionate for my island, and it's really terrible for people to be die out and talk about this party, that party, and them die hearted and 3 terms and this and that, and the country
They run
going
up and down, and the country's go, and they're pocketing all the dollars because they're getting richer and richer, and they pay
exactly.
Can I jump in and say something
coming
quickly?
to take over.
Can I jump in and say something?
Coming to take over the island.
Can I jump in and say something quickly?
Yes, sir.
Me see how them do the road in the UK and in comparison to how they do the road in Jamaica. What they do, they just get a truck of mall, spread the mall out and put the tar on top of it. Now, what happened when something like a little pothole start decay? The water will go in between and wash away the mall. Now, how they do the road in the UK, you see the mall that they put down, they mix it with a cement, like a hardener, binder.
All right.
So when water reaches,
and guess what?
Yeah, but the water
can't rock the road. That's what I'm saying. It's
But
too
remember,
way
we
to
have
do it.
snow and stuff like that, and snow mash up the road even
no,
more.
let me finish.
But
let
then
me
guess
finish.
what? They fix the road as much as possible. Jamaica, some place, it looked like the road was never
Yeah, but
even
what I'm
fixed
saying
at
is,
all.
it need a binder on it, because as I said to you, the road don't decay as fast as how it would decay in Jamaica, because they don't have a binder. So when they put a cement underneath it, don't wet it. When you put the tar on it, so if there's a hole and water reaching that hole, what it does is harden the cement underneath it so it don't go further.
That's what I'm saying. There's 2 ways to do the road. Thank you very much. They know what they're doing because it's gonna mash up.
If they're not doing the road 100% good, if they're consistently fixing all the roads, it wouldn't be a problem. Some roads haven't been fixed in ages.
Andrea
Ages.
and one rich kid, can I put you down and bring someone else in? Is that okay?
Wait, hold on. I just want to ask British one more question. British, so
Andrea, send the request back in a minute.
wait, hold on. British, so are they cleaning the Sandy River?
No, Sandy Gully, no.
Yeah, the Sandy Gully.
No,
It's too late right now for them to clean
you
it.
can't clean now again. That gonna full of water now.
So
You see?
how Mrs. Chuck a drive from hotel?
Yeah, can I make
And that's the thing, why they want to wait
It
till
depends
last
on
minute?
where.
can I make a point real
Yeah,
quick?
okay. So I'm jumping now.
Nah, give me 2 seconds. I got y'all.
Okay, you can go.
Yeah, morning. So
Hold on.
I'm driven dump
Before I
trucks for a
go to
little
that, let me
bit,
say
right?
one more something to that brother here, please.
Yeah.
And when you say trucker drive out of Sandy Gully, don't think Sandy Gully is a small gully.
It's not.
It is more than it is more than 1,000, more than 2,000, more than 3,000 long. It's a long gully, wide, long. It is 12. It is literally 12 feet deep,
damn.
and about 20 feet wide or more.
When I used
Somebody
to
say it wasn't
see the
Sandy
bottom of the
Gully.
gully, I can't see the bottom of it no more. I could see
Because on the Sandy Gully, you see a clean car water, and that's right now.
It's somewhere else. They was cleaning like surrounding gullies and areas. It's not just Sandy Gully.
Them, man. Them not gully.
Sandy Gully is supposed to be the first gully should be clean because it runs through so much communities.
No,
so
all of these gullies that they're cleaning all automatically ends up in Sandy Gullies that people don't know. So all of them come end up in a Sandy Gully.
So Sandy Gully is the main artery, and then the rest of gully is just a side gully that run into. Okay.
They're not being maintained. They're not maintaining. They are not maintaining.
Like I said, when I used to go to school, I could see the bottom of it. Now the tree them big, be bush, bush.
Yeah, I come out of the
So
gully.
that's people pollution too, but guess what? Bush. It's not being cleaned. I come from CV Gardens, so I think we get the end or the beginning. I don't know how it goes, right? I cannot see the bottom of the gully. I cannot see it.
And did you know that it's not Sandy? When you say Sandy Gully, did you know that it's a twin gully? Did you know that 2 same size gully meet up in one? Sandy Gully, and there's a next one from Meadowbrook side, come down, cross Boulevard and come meet up with Sandy Gully.
My question is no. No, we
Yeah.
realize that it's an issue. Who's gonna say do something about it. I bet none of us
Yeah,
here
we need to do. We
I
need to
think
do that.
Mark-
The two party need to scrap. The
I
two
think Mach
party.
242 made a valid
But
some
The
valid
two
points.
party need to come out.
But guess what? Since the hurricane got happened, better say clean now. Bet.
Them-
But guess
them-
what? Because
yeah.
a hurricane haven't happened in so long.
Yeah, them need to come out. The two
They
party need to
don't
come
care.
out.
So
And-
guess
and
what?
I
No,
think-
I will
Two of them need to come out.
So
I think Mach
we
made
think
valid points.
do we think the prime minister is a proactive prime minister in this case?
Nope.
No, no.
The two
Because-
party need to come out. We
The
need
same-
people.
It's
We want
not
back
JLP, it's not
Island. We
PNP.
want
Both
back
of
our
them.
Island.
Both of them.
We
So
want
they
back
can't
the
have
good
one.
Jamaica. The two
Nah,
of them
hold
to
on.
come out.
But guess
Hold
what?
on,
Who's
I
the
think-
head of the food chain? I tell people this. Who's the head of
Aye,
the food chain?
the head of the
If
food
the head
chain.
of the food chain said this have to be done, nobody else can say no. The head of the food chain. And
Not
if
necessarily
if
true.
an MP asks for funding and the head of the food chain say no, the MP still cannot do his job because they still
Who's
have to
the head
get
of the
funding.
food chain?
Who's the head of the Prime Minister?
No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not the head of the food chain.
Let me tell you this: if I can diss Andrew Wallace and him can find him, can get things done if he wanted to. He can.
I think everything
If I
about
can diss him and him
budgeting too.
can use the resources and
You have to remember,
I think
Ron,
everything about budgeting
you're
too.
competing with, you're not competing with Jamaica. The country is competing with the world. They have to make sure that the country is in a standing that it doesn't go bankrupt. Jamaica has came from
But
a
they find money to
financial
make new money.
position.
They found money
Jamaica
to
had
make
come
new money
from-
that was not necessary. You see where the money's going
the
to?
reason-
Unnecessary stuff.
We not, we
reason
not,
why-
we should have been so much debt and be borrowing and still
hold on.
borrowing.
Everybody's in
Hold
debt.
on,
The
here's the
United
thing.
States of America is in debt. And they
We have
The reason why
Look
Andrew,
here, there's Caribbean,
more
other
complex.
Caribbean island managing them business.
Yo,
We
listen,
have
this is more
resources in
complex.
Jamaica. We can survive, make Jamaica survive on
Hold
what we're
on.
supposed to survive on.
I'm
them
gonna
them
ask-
don't have to borrow, it's them want to
One
borrow.
at a time, please.
No,
One
listen.
at a time.
This is more complex than most people realize. And I think Mott, I'm not here picking no sides or whatever. Mott is making a lot of valid points. Like he said initially, the people need to tap in further with the local government and see who's in charge and make the right plays. This is a lot.
Right? That's top side the place called Lime Hall. They cut off all the ackee tree limb. We weren't there. Nobody was home, and they cut off all the trees with lots of blossom and say it's catching the electric wire. Right.
But that's
to
not the
suit
problem,
them.
Miss Sweet Pea.
No, I'm
I
gonna land.
understand
Let
that,
me land.
CP.
Let me land. No, let me
Right.
land. Let me land.
Right.
Let me land. I'm gonna explain quickly. Right. I don't want to hold up the time. Okay. Right. They cut down all. They say that's their job. Long story short, they say that's their job to clear the trees from near the light wires. So whether any flooding or electric problem, light wire drop down, they clearing them. Okay. Right. We're talking about now from St. Anne's Bay going through to Lime Hall. There's a lots of trees, and I'm talking trees like it's not level with the road. It's higher. It's up higher. If they trim those, right, which they do, it's not that they don't cut them. Yes, they do. They cut some of them, but they don't cut all of them, and it's not because they are preventing landslide. As you've said, they just bitch up one place here and they chop right here and they go again and another mile, they chop some there and they collect money because these are private people that they hire who cut trees to do that, and they make their money and gone, and then the whole thing just stays stagnant just the same. So it's nothing.
One are the M25 days tree. What do they plant on the roadside? Pure trees.
All right.
They plant trees
Oh, the
along
next
the
point I'll make
motorways in
too,
the
right?
But
UK.
when you realize it, they plant the trees. They plant away from the street,
Yeah.
from the road.
And they hold the wall of the two sides of
There
the
you
road.
go.
Here's the next point, right?
And you will
So-
never see the trees come out in the road like that. Never.
No, to add to their point, right? So when you do remove trees, you got to put something in replacement. So if you do remove trees, like you got to put some deep root grass that like goes down deep in the soil to hold the soil together, like they're saying. Because if you cut the trees, you can't just leave bare dirt, landslide.
No, what you say?
did a
No,
little bit of depth
where
too.
I'm talking, they don't. Sorry, they don't. It's not. They don't cut the tree from the root.
No,
you
I'm
We
know.
don't cut the
overall.
tree
They
from
said
the
you
road.
just prune them.
We prune
Yeah, I know,
them
I'm
like
saying
clear the
overall.
line.
Yeah,
Just to clear
right.
the utility
Pruning is
line.
cut. Pruning and chopping down is two different things. When you prune,
Yeah, I
you
know.
cut the limbs
Yeah.
out.
Yes,
That's
pruning
how
and
you
giving
prune.
the road sunlight because it's dark because of it don't get enough sunlight, so it damaged the road as well.
To add to Mott, I think he left. To add to his point again too was, with the roads, like he said, there's different layers to it. I've done dump trucks where we are building roads here in America and whatnot. There's several different layers before you even get to the part of asphalt. Several different layers. So it's true. Like if you don't do it properly, then when rain come and there's no proper
it's gonna wash away. Yeah.
It's gonna wash it away.
Yeah.
All right, man.
You know, so I'll know me not here. Nobody say, okay, then this is a solution. What we will do about it?
No, it's not a solution.
I was just about to say that we can have our opinion and we can debate from now till next year until
What's
tomorrow.
the next step? What is the next step?
What's the next step in for us to make the country better? Like, cause what's the next step? Nobody knows.
All right. The next step is
sorry, Sweet Tea. You say you have family member as politicians or whatever government. Do you think we could reach out to you and have a committee and get something done and you put that to them?
You talking to me?
Since you're passionate about your area, I'm sure you have members that you can reach out to and say, okay, then we're forming a little community and there's some issues that we find and we want to find out how we can go about making a next step to get these issues rectified.
Is that for me?
That was just a question, probably.
Right. Okay. Yes, I have relative that's involved with politics, but at the moment there's some family issues where I can put people onto them. That's not a problem, But for me to go, they can call my name. They can say, "Oh, I send them and what have you." But I will stay in the background, until when if. When they're ready for me, I will come up front and what have you. But for me to go and say ABC, what have you, it's a bit of a, at the moment, Ray.
And then another thing, so Jamaicans don't believe in what do you call it again? My brain is foggy right now. Protest. They don't believe in protest. They don't believe in like stuff like that. It's like, why should I go? Me alone can't do it. Why should I do this? Me alone can't do it. One person alone can't do it. They don't believe in protest. They don't believe in
good day to all. Good day to all.
They just think about making money. They just
Kevin, the soldier is a newcomer. Welcome. What have you got to say in relation to what we're speaking about?
I heard the argument, but nobody said the right thing yet.
Okay, so here's your opportunity to say the right thing, sir. Let's go.
Because a lot of people don't know the different parts of the government. Yeah, central government, yeah, local government, yeah.
If they don't want
can I speak, please?
One second, let him finish. We want to hear.
Okay. You have local government, yeah. For Kingston, the local government responsible for all the police, yeah. That's where you come in. That's why you have the mayor, and if the mayor don't give authority to clean the gully not going to clean. Cause MP is not going to clean the gully because it's not their line. They can instruct, but that don't mean that they'll go or you come out of their pocket to get it clean. Yeah? Kingston have been suffering for this for years. Years upon years about Sandy Gully. We really talk about Sandy Gully. Yes, Sandy Gully is cleaning today, but to clean the whole of Sandy Gully is going to take at least a year to clean.
Tell them again.
Whoa.
Yeah? I'm telling you this. At the moment, Sandy Gully is cleaning. Yeah? It's late, but it's cleaning. But if you look at the aerial view, at the moment they reach underneath the bridge on Spanish Town Road. At the moment, yeah, Sandy Gully have way longer to go. In Sandy Gully at the moment is paved debris, sand, all sorts of things where people throw it.
Not being maintained. They're not being maintained.
Hold on. I agree with you. But
even
at
the
same time,
drains.
people live at the gully side who contribute to that as well. So you can't blame one person for it. Yeah? People have a tendency, what they do, they just throw in the gully and they don't think about getting rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things what causing all these things happening in Jamaica as well. Riverton City is supposed to move long time ago and turn into an incinerator. Yes? The MP down there, and I can guarantee that he stopped it because he's thinking about the people who scavenge from the dump. But at the same thing, if you want a better country, you don't think about the people who scavenge from the dump. You think about the environmental part of it, don't you?
So you gonna kill him?
Okay.
They're killing
So
themselves.
look here, you have to look here. Right now, the government in place of removing Riverton City, removing the dump, and
They
trying to
need
build it
to.
up into a more either residential area or something of industrial resort. Yeah, this is what they're doing at the moment. Yeah. All right, pertaining to roads, and I know the gentleman is coming off about environmental part of it. Yeah, in Lime Mall, I'm from Central, I'm from Central as well, that lady. Yeah,
Yeah.
the person who responsible for Lime Mall and the surrounding Monegan, Claremont and all that stuff was Lisa
Yeah.
Hanna. She don't do
Right.
shit for the road. She don't do
Right.
shit down there. Yeah,
No.
and at the moment, let me tell you something. That's why those places, because those places wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. But when
Yeah.
you have been,
She come out years ago though.
No. Lisa Hanna don't come out years ago, ma'am. Lisa Hanna just
Couple years. Was she-
unseated. No. Lisa Hanna just unseated in the last election here.
I'm here.
She's although she's not active, but she is the MP for the come in.
Oh, really?
She's responsible.
Yes,
Yes,
she's
she was
responsible.
responsible.
But Sweet Pea, I just told him that you can ask for money doesn't mean you're gonna get the funding.
I never know.
No.
She. I would go up at the place. She's in Claremont. She have some
Hold
place
on,
in
hold on, hold
Claremont
on.
office or something.
My friend,
Yeah.
let me tell you something. Every government entity get a certain amount of money a year time to do their constituency
That's what
work.
them
Yeah?
said. Yes.
Yes, every one of them collect it. Everyone, no
They're
matter how
entitled to it. It's not like them
politicians.
can't give them
Yeah.
entitled to it.
All right.
Look here. Don't, when they hear, let me land here first, because I want people to understand this. When every member of parliament get a thing they call CDF fund, yeah? Lisa Anna always return her CDF fund back to the government. Every time she get her money. Because she don't do no work. Yeah? The same thing with the councillors them. The councillors them get their money to do whatever. As well as the people them who have paid tax to the council and all that. That's where the council get their money from. So when you pay people come and talk about it, they now get the money. That is rubbish or bullshit.
Richard
Yeah.
Coalition.
All right.
Yeah, me done.
I think
Thank
down
you.
here should have
Hear
a
me now, everyone,
Parliament.
everybody. I'm glad for everybody input, and as I said, everyone sees things differently. Thank you very much for all your input. It's good to have a conversation and to see how people feel and how people see things differently. However, this is not about politics today. What we're interested in is about the safety of Jamaica today. We are interested in about the safety of Jamaica today, and moving forward from this, I hope we all learned our lesson. As I said, we used to dash for certain things next door upon the neighbor land next door. I changed that lifestyle, and anything me don't want on my land, if the rubbish truck can't pick it up, me burn it. Me have a jump on when me burn, when me light it and burn it, the jump on. Fire every night. You understand?
Burn fire too. Yeah.
Burn fireman. Me a the real fireman when I'm in Jamaica. Me burn
Yes.
every
Yes.
night. Yes.
Like my fire burn too.
Yes.
And that's a problem too, right? Because Jamaican
Don't
people them
give
start
it time,
living on the
go
gully
on,
because
fire.
the garbage them don't clean up the garbage, like they don't come. Sometimes garbage truck not come for a whole month.
Burn. You can
Yeah.
burn.
Sometimes, what
like
I'm
the
saying,
plastic.
so that's causing the.
No.
So that means they need. Huh?
Yeah, sorry. One of the problem is with that is a good input. That is whatever you call it. This subject. Let me tell you something. When we realize, them dump it because they start off rubbish truck even in the country. Them put the resident them put everything in the barrel. No, you don't have to. It's country. Them talking about pollution. You burn paper, or you burn box, or you burn
And they're
plastic
not
bottle.
big on waiting in the recycling.
Recycling.
If they can start recycling,
That's right. Can That's what I'm telling my family. I said can and bottles we can burn. Put them in the drum. Burn the rest of them.
Yeah, that's what I do.
All right. Now in America, if you don't recycle in your neighborhood, you get a ticket. If the garbage
Exactly.
them come,
Exactly.
and
And they
your
do it
garbage
in
is not
London as
recycled,
well.
you're gonna get a whole ticket.
They do it in London as well. Burn the fire and burn the paper. Them and make the place better.
But what?
Depending on where you are.
And
Do you know
In the
plastic.
cities.
Do you know
If
some
you're
of the
in city,
things?
then they push that recycle shit.
Do you know
That
some of the
everybody
Stop
recycle.
doing it in Jamaica.
Some of the recycled stuff? Do you know they burn that to make energy?
Yeah,
Right?
especially in New York.
Yeah, they
Yes,
need
that's
to
understandable.
just
But if
leave.
they
Just
install a
leave.
recycle system in Jamaica and,
Yeah,
and
it's
enforce
better.
it will be so much better.
It will be better for the rubbish truck to come and pick up just the bottles and what
And
can
if
burn,
you're
but
Jamaican,
burn the
you say,
rest of
okay,
them.
if they recycle, you will get money for your things. Them will recycle. Just tell them to give them a couple $.
Well,
The
Yeah,
only
there's,
thing they push for is
burn
the
the rest of
bottles.
them.
there's
Glass
500
glass
people on
bottles.
here. There's 500 people on here, and I'm sure all of us will learn a lesson today. When you go to Jamaica, we should recycle and burn stuff.
Yeah,
If I
man.
even that, you know,
Yeah,
you
true,
can
true.
put forward to.
And then they need to get more rubbish truck in the country so the people can stop dump them garbage at other places because they haven't seen a garbage truck in months or a month or two or in 3 to 4
That
weeks.
is absolutely true too.
So that's why that's
Yeah.
causing the whole gully problem too. So the main problem is
And rats and all of these things.
so
All
the
them
main
something they
problem
cause
is
rats.
right. So we realize that the main problem is they need to get more. Time you get what
Everybody
I'm saying?
now go burn. All of them now go burn. Some of them now.
No,
Some of them just like to throw everything in the garbage.
No,
Them
I
not
understand
to
it, but I'm
burn
saying
nothing
you're
at
saying
all.
you just stated that if everybody in Jamaica start burning their garbage, right? The country gonna be polluted. You get what I'm saying? So the main thing now is that they're supposed to try to enforce recycling. They need to enforce recycling in Jamaica. That's one, and they need to have a garbage truck, a specific garbage day when the garbage comes. Something that people don't even know it's the garbage truck coming up.
The
Your
amount
neighbor
of,
for tell
the
us the
amount of,
garbage truck will
But
come.
you know what,
We don't
though?
even know that it's coming. But in America, you know, a specific day, the garbage truck will come.
In a even Sandy Gully, and I will tell you why. Me a person said the same thing about a garbage truck supposed to come once a week. Most of these community, the garbage truck doesn't even go through it. Most of them come once a week. So you find that the people they have no alternative route but to just cast them in the gully.
Mm-hmm.
Because them leave them no other option. There's nowhere for them to use them to throw them. When last
So
time
that's why I said the main problem is they're not cleaning up.
all the gully bank, Sandy Gully Bank. When last time one rubbish truck passed from the gully bank? Not only the gully bank, the inner community apart from the gully bank because of the inner community. Most of these community rubbish truck don't go through them.
So that I'm telling you, I come from Seaview Garden where Sandy Gully is right there. I live close to the dump, like
Me I
close
go
to the dump.
write
As
a
in, like,
Lisa. Me I go write a
Yes.
Lisa in the office when we go forward at Jamaica.
Yes,
Right?
you get what I'm saying? And I'm
telling you, Lisa and the
Sometimes
office.
very rarely find.
P. If you
Yeah.
tell me when I go, I will be the one to drive
No,
you
you
there.
please send me a what have you, because I'm not so professional on the TikTok thing, so maybe me can't find if you send it. You just send it, make me, and we keep in touch. No,
No
me
problem,
find our
Marcy.
office.
You know what
We're
would be
not
interesting to
joking.
find out?
We have to
Jamaica.
start something.
No, what would be interesting to find out what these communities, like each communities or each parish, what are their tax contribution each parish to
Yeah.
figure out how they can form like their own either local trash companies.
Is that
Yeah.
is that a part of public information? Can that be accessed?
I'm not sure, but that would be interesting to know. To say, hey,
That's
there's money in the
good
budget to say, hey, okay, road money. Okay, let's form a trash company versus all the private entities. Like, all right, let's let the city form its own trash company. This is each house contribution or whatever.
But that's
to-
Jamaica is not
to
set up
certain
like that to be
Nah,
able
but
to
I'm
say,
just saying. I know it's not, but I'm just saying, as you know, we're speaking about it in a progressive way to say, okay, what are the tax budgets for each community?
No, I understand that about the
You know
tax.
what I'm saying?
I'm talking about like the communities, like certain communities not set up for them to have a dumping site. You get what I'm saying? Like they don't have like it's
But most communities have a dump, a local dump. A local dump, most
Yeah.
communities.